So today Tizzy is working on her weave poles. She's just turned a year old, and so she's just old enough now to be physically ready for weaving. She's been at this for about a week. And what I'm doing here is that I'm working on her entrances. There are 6 poles that are set open enough that she can run through them, but tight enough that she has to wiggle just a tiny bit when she's running. She hasn't developed the musculature yet to really weave straight poles, nor the understanding, so we keep it easy. So as you can see, with every repetition, I start a little bit off to the side a little further, like I'm going around a clock. I started around, say, 11 or 12 o'clock, and I'm working back from 11 to 10. This is around 10 o'clock on the dial. And she's rewarded with her ball each time, which is one of her favorite things in the whole wide world. So by doing it correctly, she gets to go after her ball. What this does is then it builds value for the weave poles. We call this transfer of value. The ball is very high value to her, and so by getting to associate the chasing the ball with going through the weaves, then the weave poles become highly valuable to her as well. They become even that much more fun than if I was just making her do it. She's already at the point now, as you can see in the video, where she's entering almost from a right angle. She has to enter from the right side of the very first pole each time. So as you can see, she's having to make a very sharp right turn in order to do that. This is proof that she understands what her job really is. And also, as you can see, physically, I'm not in the picture at all, but I'm telling her when she can go, and then she has to do the entire task by herself, so that my body language isn't in it at all. That time she missed her entrance, and so I did not throw the ball, but gave her a verbal no reward marker, like oops or no, not quite. And then I give her another chance to try the very same entrance again and see if she's learned, and yes, she did. That time she corrected herself and got the right entrance, and so she got her ball. So then I'm going to let her try that same correction again to see if it's stuck for her, to cement it in. Same angle, and yes, she got the weaves, and so she got her ball. So here we're going to see her on the other side. We worked the same way, working toward the other side. Of course, she has to bend a little bit differently to find that entrance. So here you're seeing sort of the sharper angle. We started at the top of the dial. I worked 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and she's so excited she wanted to do it before I told her, and there I released her, and there she got to get her ball. So after a little rest, Tizzy is ready for the next step. Now I'm going to practice having her running through poles that are a little bit closer than they were before. If you watch her, you can see she's having to wiggle a little bit to get through these, and so I've reduced the number down to 4 to make that part of the task a little easier, because it's harder for her to get through these poles at this stage. Again, she's only been doing this for a few days. Give her a couple really easy entrances to start with so she gains confidence in this new setup. And she did just fine with that. So I can start moving out along the dial. Again, she has to enter from the right side of the first pole. She's ready to go. And that was lovely. As you can see, she's loving the game. She's perfectly happy to bring that ball back and give it another try. This is what we call that transfer of value from the ball to the actual weave poles. These weave poles are pretty exciting to her. Whoops, made a little mistake there. She's probably getting a little tired. Give her another chance, and then we'll give her a rest. Yay, Tizzy!